Hello, we're back again on the Virus channel. This time for another interview with Gunrange. And the first question is, what's your favorite fast food restaurant?
I'll let Aftrr go first.
Okay.
Microwaving it.
For me, I'm from Cali, so I'll say In-N-Out. Yeah. Can't go wrong.
Right. Fun fact, Aftrr microwaved his fast food leftovers.
That's because it's cold.
yeah.
It's sitting on the
Bro,
table.
actually,
It's cold.
it's
I
not
have
cold.
to-
you're just cold.
Just throw it away,
That's disgusting.
bro. No, you don't
Gotta
have to throw it
understand.
away, but like it depends on what it is. Like, if it's like McDonald's,
It was a filet of fish, bro.
look, if it's really that easy, you gotta rewarm it, bro. Just get it air fried. Because when you microwave it, bro,
I have one.
Bro, what are you using?
Why? What did you?
30 seconds in the microwave. It's just, I don't know.
Okay, bro.
Bro, the
Alright,
microwave
so-
food-
Alright, Tekko, go. Bro.
I'm in Canada, so like we don't have too many Chick-fil-A's here, but there's like one in my cities. I would say Chick-fil-A just because it's like there, like the novelty of it.
Reef?
Yeah, it's Chick-fil-A too.
Damn. Mine's probably McDonald's or Chick-fil-A. Just the nuggets and the fries.
Wait, do you get a sauce?
Fuck no.
What?
No
What?
sauce.
What, bro? What is
No,
good?
You eat your chicken dry?
Bro,
Dry.
you're weird.
You raw dog
Sauce
the
is
nugget?
ass.
No.
Yo,
Wait, what about the Chick-fil-A sauce? No?
Yeah.
I don't fuck with sauce.
Not even
bro.
Chick-fil-A.
Well, like no,
I hate it. Like just like
even like not on fast food, like just
nothing, just nothing.
like even like in a restaurant, no sauce ever.
No,
What about like a sandwich?
no, bro.
That's crazy.
Bro, what?
That is
No.
actually crazy.
If it's not solid, I'm not eating it.
Wait. What?
Wait, okay.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
All right, next question.
Wait, what about you, Rans0m?
I fuck with In-N-Out. Also,
In-N-Out.
My brother.
Bro, I've never had
I've never had it in an honestly.
Yeah, I've never even seen
Yeah,
it.
same.
This guy.
Have you had Cane's, Cap? Have you had Cane's?
Canes, yeah, for sure.
I haven't. I want to try it though.
Yeah,
He's good as fuck.
The sauce carries. I'm not gonna lie.
Facts.
I was thinking that.
We had In-N-Out. I don't think we have one where I'm at.
They're only in Cali.
Yeah, it's just a West Coast thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So where are you all from?
I'm from Miami, Florida. I've lived here like forever. I've never lived anywhere else ever. So that's where I was.
I'll go. I'm from South Carolina.
I'm from Cali. I'm like 30 minutes from LA.
I'm
Ransom?
Cali, too.
All right, Tekko, the Canadian.
I'm from Canada. I'm like 30 minutes from Toronto.
Oh shit!
Where at directly in Canada?
What, like Brampton type shit?
Austin- no, definitely not Benton. Nothing like that.
How old are you all?
I'm 18.
Oh God. Oh.
I'm
I
20.
just turned 18. I just turned 18.
Yeah,
Oh,
I turned
yeah.
20 like 2 months ago.
I'm just 20.
I'm 16.
Tekko?
I'm 14. My 15th
I'm
birthday is in June.
I'm 15 years old.
There's a big age gap between all of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Man, after it's back. So
All good.
What about you, Rans0m?
I'm 16.
Nice. So, what made you want to start a collective to begin with?
Well, I mean, I guess at the start it was just like me, Reef, and Rans0m, and like Firefly too, but he's not here right now. But we started this like when we all had like 20 followers, and like it wasn't even supposed to be like a collective, but like we ended up taking it seriously after like we got bigger and stuff. But
Yeah.
we were just gonna make like a big alt account to dump all of our alt like songs we didn't want to drop.
Yeah.
Like, and then Reef made the name Gunrange after a bunch of failed attempts at like some shitty ass.
Yeah. Bro, at first it was like we was not gonna take that serious at all. It was just gonna be like something extra.
Yeah.
But then it kind of went its way, I guess.
And when did this start?
Oh,
I mean, it started like
Like, back in August.
We made the account like maybe August 2021. But
no,
like, we
that's
started-
not.
what? No.
Can't be like November maybe.
No, we made the account. I mean, we started.
listen.
Let's just say
Yeah, no,
November. November
Alright,
last year.
yeah.
November last year.
And who are the OG members?
OG members: Reef, me, Rans0m, Fireflight, and I don't want to miss anyone.
Let me think.
I say Souls.
Oh yeah, Souls was here from the start too. Yeah, I think that was pretty much it though. Like it was just like the four of us mainly like started like in DC a lot. But
Frosted was here too.
OG like members like Frosted, DPF,
Saggy,
Aftrr, Saggy, Cuban. Like those are like
Yeah.
the day ones.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't want to miss anyone. But,
I think
those
that's
are,
it.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of members in Gunrange. I'll let you say the number, so I don't want to get it wrong. But how did it get so high?
Musically, we have 25 artists, and like that's like pretty high, like in comparison to like other collectives. But like a lot of the bigger collectives have like 30 members. Like that's like what they're at, like Gorset and like a lot of the bigger groups. And like we kind of like stopped picking up people, but like at first, since we weren't taking this like seriously, like a collective, it was just like if you were in the friend group, like you were, and you make good music, then you just like you're in. Like that's pretty much how it was. But
Yeah.
But yeah, we kind of like capped it off after we started taking it seriously. So there's 25 artists.
Yeah.
And how do you choose who gets in?
Now it's like a way bigger thing because like before it was just like we picked up anyone. I think the last person that we picked up like not taking it seriously was Visions, and he just like came to DC one day and like he made that song with Rans0m. He made Replay, and then we were like,
and I was
you could
lit,
join.
bro. Yeah.
Yeah, that's. But after that, I mean, like we haven't really had many pickups. Like after we started taking shit seriously, like we've only had one real pickup, and it was with Kins, Tara, Fatal, and Raya. We had like a 4 people pickup.
We
But-
do have something coming up though.
Yeah, we are thinking of like picking up 2 more people to join us, but that would probably be it, and we close it off.
Right.
Yeah.
And the thing is too, like I don't think we would just pick up anybody random. Like, I feel like
Yeah,
it's still a friend group thing, you know.
Yeah, you have to be part of the friend group. That's like the most important thing. Like you have to like have good chemistry with like the main
Just like work
people
with us creatively.
and make good music. Yo, what's Caponeti saying right now? Hold
I
on.
don't know. I have no idea. I was trying to read
Bro,
it.
this dude- Look
Hold
at
on.
Will Focus.
Bro, it's flipped. We can't read it. All right.
Yeah. Anyway, is it an all online group, or does anyone know each other in real life?
I know Stacking IRLs.
Yeah, Staggy and Cuban are IRLs.
Daggy Visions be up. That was the thing.
Yeah, Visions and Staggy met up after they met through Gunrange. Me and Reef are meeting up in the summer.
Soon in May too. In May.
Yeah. Oh yeah, in May. So like, why is Simon0m here, man? Okay, this is a Gunrange producer right here.
Yeah.
Simon
Producer for Gunrange.
Yeah, kick this guy. Actually.
No, please. What's your opinion on Big Chungus?
Kick him.
Oh.
Kick him. Virus,
All right,
kick him.
goodbye. Have a
What were we talking about? Oh yeah. But yeah, no. Not a lot of us are IRL. We mainly just met through the internet. But we're gonna have like a big meetup this summer. We're getting an Airbnb. We're all gonna like game up. A lot of us at least. Like I think
Yeah.
like 15 of us.
But me and Will have been planning to meet for a while. So in this May,
Yeah.
I think actually like May, right?
Yeah, in May and like late May we might be getting something done.
Yeah, that's fire. So, how did everyone in here originally connect with each other?
Okay, well, I have a story for you.
Yeah.
So
the earliest connection ever was me and Tekko. I had like 10 followers. I'll let him tell
back
the story.
in like spring 2021, Will was making Roblox core.
This is
So basically, we went through this like old collective I had. It was called Love Hurts, right? And this collective just started, but we had like this cipher. It wasn't like a collective cipher, but like it was just a cipher. We had some friends, and basically the whole story behind this is that like one of my friends got McDonald's, and I wanted to sample in a song. So like it turned into like this big Roblox score thing. Oh, we had a ton of people on there, and Will was one of them. I think the song released in May 2021, and that's how me and Will got in contact.
Holy shit, it's been a year, yeah. That's how me and
Yeah,
Tekko made the open, I guess. And then like
Yeah.
I was like, this is hard. And ever since I just commented on all his songs.
Yeah.
And then we both started making Roblox.
Yep.
I never made Roblox score from the start.
Downfall.
What about the rest of you? How did everyone else meet?
Ransom, tell the story how me, you, and Reef met.
So I was looking for like tutorials on how to make, I think it was glaive beats. I found this server, I think it's LTJ tutorials.
Yeah, that's it.
And yeah, I just started posting like beats there, and one day Reef used my beat and he sent it to me, and this kid pitched up like the song like by like I've never heard anything like. I'm like, why did you pitch this up like 300 cents? This kid, oh my god.
And then
Bro, why is he okay? Ran0m's acting like he didn't love it. He was like, "Bro, this is so gas." I was like, yeah, thanks, bro.
then me and Reef made like our first like it was like our third song that we ever made, and it was produced by Owen. And then like we sent it to Owen, he was like he loved it. And then ever since like we like all worked together, I guess. And then we started doing Gunrange like 2 months after.
And what about you after?
Yes, I guess I joined like the latest in this group. Like I
No,
met
it was
Weial.
I joined after you. But like
Oh really? Oh, I mean like meeting people.
oh,
Like
yeah,
I think I met Weial in like October or September, something like that. I just found the music like on SoundCloud, like in my related tracks, and then we like just went back and forth like commenting, and then like DM'd each other on Instagram and shit. But like before that, I literally knew like not a single person in this music shit. Like I had no connections. So
Yeah,
for me, it all started with Weial. So yeah.
yeah.
That's far.
Pipeline.
What was the inspiration behind the name Gunrange?
That's all Reef. That's all Reef.
No, there's no inspiration, bro. It was some corny shit. We were just, and then I just said Gunrange, and then the first thing they were like, "No, that's ass." And then
Yeah,
they're like,
yeah, we thought it was ass. It was actually going to be.
remember,
and I was like, "Yeah."
we're in the collective Rans0m for a second.
Oh yeah,
Like,
Ransom was gonna be because Ransom was only Owen back then when he used to produce. He didn't do vocals yet, and he had just made the name Ransom for his artist shit. And we're like, now let's take that. And then Reef said Gunrange, and like we ended up doing.
Was there any other names besides Ransom?
Safe Haven.
Yeah. Safe Haven.
One individual.
something angels struck in aim some shit. I don't know. It was terrible shit.
How would you feel? Well, this is assuming you don't, but if you do, you can say. But how would you feel about Gunrange getting a manager or Gunrange signing to a label, like as a collective?
We have a plan
I
for
don't-
this actually. Gunrange
Yeah.
like ultimately like the angle for Gunrange is to turn it into a record label itself.
Yeah.
And
So-
just lift like artists up like who already are, but like just on a bigger scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense for the community.
I would not like getting a manager because I kind of like everything being done like I don't know like
I feel like Will is the manager.
for the song that dropped today. Well, today at the time of recording, like Kira and Alex made the beat, and then I'm like, all right, Visions would sound perfect on this, and then like me and Visions, like everything is figured out in the group. Like, oh, these people would be the best. Like, I don't want that done by someone else. Like, I like it all being done inside, and then like down the line, you can turn this into like something bigger.
Yeah.
How does everyone else feel about getting a manager?
Same opinion, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I feel like that.
Will already manages me and Reef, so I feel like Will is like, the perfect manager for Gunrange.
Yeah, I kind of like me, Reef, and Rand. Like we all started this, but like I'm the only one here that doesn't go to school, so I have like the free time to just like spend all day fucking like figuring shit out.
Yeah.
Because like they actually have like lives and shit. I'm like in my room like figuring it out. So that's kind of why I just like take brain and shit.
So there's currently 3 songs on the Gunrange SoundCloud. How often are you planning to release songs, and how planned out are the releases?
The first of every month was the plan we came up with. Bandits, we dropped it on the 3rd, but then after that we were like, okay, we gotta drop the first of every month. Me and Reef had like this crazy song that he like made an open for me one day, and like I hopped on it, and we want to drop that. Me, Fatal, Aftrr, and Tekko made a song. Like we have like at all times like 3 songs we can drop next.
Yeah,
I would say that's how ahead we are.
And before we had a lot of songs already like up on the page. It was just like me and Weial and like a few other people, but
yeah. Before Bandits, there were definitely other songs, but like when we we kind of took a break, and then like we started like going up like out of nowhere, and we were like, okay, let's just start like clean and like do this right.
Yeah,
that's why Bandits.
So you briefly mentioned it, sort of, but the new song that got released today, Sightless, how did that come about?
This is so Kira is Kira. I met him. I got him in the Gunrange as a video editor because he made like a really funny like Gunrange montage from like clips from the server.
I remember that, bro.
That video was so funny. And then like I heard his music, and like he's actually like insane at vocals and prod. And then like him and another Gunrange prod were in Alex were in DC, and they were like, oh, let's do some shit. And then like Kira did the drums. And then I'm like, okay, Visions would sound like amazing on the hook for this. And then we got Kins, I remember. And like, who else is on that? Okay. And Kira also on vocals as well as the prod, and then Polka on like another verse, because they like all fit like that sound, like that like that dark like bunch of 808s shit. And we were gonna get Rans0m on it too, but Rans0m was already on the first 2 drops, so he needs some time to chill. But yeah, that's pretty much how it came about. From idea to like the song being done, it took like 2 days to like get the final project.
Yeah, it's really quick actually.
Yeah.
It's quite quick.
Yeah, that's pretty good actually. So individually, what's your favorite Gunrange song so far? It could be an unreleased song if you like, but
yeah, I'll say that.
Alright, Reef, go.
I'll say, okay, my favorite is the one that hopefully drops next. It's the song with me and Weial. That's what I really want to drop.
It's called Phony. It's really good. After?
For me, kind of biased because I'm on it, but it's the one with me, Weial, Tekko, and Fatal. Produced by Simon0m. Yeah, I think it's called Lie. Yeah.
Yeah, the guy that joined and made that shitty ass joke for like 2 seconds.
Yeah. And I'm like really excited for that song because it's like a complete switch up from like
it sounds
everything else. Yeah.
Same thing with Phony though. I feel like Phony's really different too.
Alright, man.
Bro, like relax.
Alright, bro.
Alright, Tekko. What is it, man?
I would say same as Aftrr, honestly. There might be a little bit of bias because I'm on it. But I definitely like the one after Fatal. Yeah.
That one is super like mainstream sounding. Like it sounds nothing like that.
Yeah, for sure. It's a completely different sound from what we normally do.
What about you, Rans0m?
I like Bandits the best just because of like what a fun time we had in that. Like we were mixing that song day before the release.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, we were literally mixing it like minutes before it dropped. Like
my verse still turned out on beat. My verse still turned out on beat.
Yeah. So, I don't know if it was that. I think you just.
Dumb. Oh shit, mine is I don't know. Released, I would say probably Bandits or the one that just dropped today, and unreleased, either Phony or the one that Aftr's talking about, that one that we're off.
And do you plan on making a tape as Gunrange?
Yeah,
Kill Zone.
Yeah, we had that like in the works, and we had like a million songs. Me, Aftrr, and Reef made a song like back in the day that we might do something with, or like remake something. But we have like a million songs for that could like, be on a tape. But we just don't know when we would start doing that. If we do drop a tape, it'd be like late this year. That'd be good.
And is it hard to make songs for the group? Like, for example, does anything ever happen where you'll make a song, then someone wants it for like their own page? Does that ever happen a lot?
That hasn't happened yet because we're like really like when I send someone a beat and like I tell them like to record the hook for it, they like know it's like for Gunrange, so they like they wouldn't like I don't know. It's pretty organized. We've never had that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't expect you to put anyone on blast, but is the work ethic in the group good? Would you say?
I think it's equal.
I mean, Reef probably has like the best like I don't know, just Reef, like I don't know how, like he just like makes like a million songs a day, like that's like I feel like everyone wants to like everyone gets on every day and just makes music, like that's all they ever want to do. Like everyone here, like no one in Gunrange has a like actually they're like Visions, like outside of music, bro, there's bowling. Visions is a bowler, like yeah. So like everyone's work ethic is good because like music is the only thing anyone who does like at all.
And like we have a calendar and it's always
we
stacked,
literally have a calendar
every single
like,
day.
Yeah.
And after the day you're gonna drop, and it's always like it's always stacked.
Yeah, and Aftrr has
Aftrr
no job, so yeah, he has no
yeah.
job. So he just sits home.
Yeah.
It's alright. I can
Point. Passive income. Don't worry about it.
Bro, just only repo.
no assets, bro.
What's the general age range in the collective?
Oh, that's hard.
Bro, we have like understatement's 24 and like
There needs to be a decimal, bro.
The age range is from 14 to like 20. Like there's literally like 14, 15, 16, 17. We have every age from 14 to like 20.
24.
The oddball understatement is 24.
Yeah.
But it's a huge, I mean, the majority, like a lot of people think the majority is like minors, like the majority like technically is like 18 plus, but only by like, it's like 51-50. Like it's a good balance. Like half are like minors, half are like over 18.
And individually, like personally, in your opinion, would you say it's important to be in a collective?
When starting out, definitely. I feel like, okay, listen, my point is like whenever you're in a collective starting out, it helps you work on collabs more. Like being able to collab with people is big and growing. So I feel like you need to be able to collab with people, and collectives are good with that.
Sure. I feel like because we were all in Gunrange, like we all went up a lot more than we would have on our own. Like at least faster.
Definitely.
Like I think being in a collective is really important, but there's a lot, like there's like hundreds of collectives. Like if you're in a collective, make sure everyone has the same vision as you, like the same end goal, or that it's your best friend that you're making music with. But don't just join a collective just like, oh, I need the connections, I need the numbers. Like don't do that. Like either stay solo or like make music with your friends or a group of people that have like the same vision and like work ethic.
Right.
What about you, Aftrr?
Yeah, I agree. Like being able to find like a group of people that just have like the same mindset and want to grind and want to have the same shit as you is just, I think that's really important, especially when you're starting out. Yeah.
What do you think, Tekko?
Yeah, I think like a collective ultimately is just as good as the people inside of it. Like the main purpose of a collective, for me at least, should be having fun. Like making connections. Just meeting people and like working on your collaboration skills and all that. But I will definitely say, Gunrange has helped me grow a lot, and I would say the same for all of us.
Yeah, for
sure.
What about you, Rans0m?
I mean, pretty much what everyone else said. Collectives are pretty important. Before Gunrange, I only used to prod. I think I started Rans0m in like October. 0 followers, and I'm sitting at like 300 right now. So I definitely owe it to the collective I mean.
That was so wholesome.
Bro, trying to warm hearts.
So the interactions on even individually your songs, like on your own pages, and obviously and on the Gunrange page, the interactions are crazy, especially the amount of comments. Where do you think that comes from?
Bro,
well, a lot of it is just us gassing each other up.
Yeah. Bro, me and Reef like made the server because like when we made the Gunrange server, like it was really just
It was
me
just
and
Weial.
Rans0m.
It was Weial server. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was just the Weial server. Like I just want to make a server for my friends.
For over like half a year, I mean, it was like just us. Like it was like 20 people, including Rans0m and like a few other people. Like literally.
I feel like we've built like from the ground up like a huge community that and we've tried really hard to keep our like server like toxicity free, and I feel like that's why the engagement's so crazy, because it's just anyone can join the server and like be like, yo, what's up, and no one's gonna be like, shut the fuck up, like, and actually like be a dick, because there's so many servers in the scene are like that. Like this is a toxic ass community. So like when people find a server that they're accepted in, no matter like how like bad their music may be starting off or like whatever it may be, like they're gonna fuck with those people, and then they listen to music and they're like, holy shit, this is actually great. Like you're gonna have people backing you up like forever. Everyone's engagement like in Gunrange is like the best engagement like ever, and it's because we built a good community. So,
I'll also definitely say Twitter and like the whole Twitter side of things, and like the Gunrange Twitter method as well. That was pretty big.
Yeah, facts. But
It's helped build hype.
especially Wheel's promotion. Wheel's promotion, like they're so good at promoting. I can't explain it. Like,
yeah,
they taught me how to do
everyone's
everything.
drop dates and shit. But yeah, and interacting with everyone, like I don't like, even if on yours, like when you post like my songs or like you, it's like I reply to every comment, even on like your page, like yo, like thank you. Interacting with everyone, like they're gonna want to come back and say, "Don't believe this." You like you acknowledge them.
Yeah.
Because like at the end of the day, like if you're making music, like you're not better than anything like that fucks with the music. Like you gotta like show that.
So you mentioned there about keeping the toxicness like out of the server. Why do you think there is so much? I can't. How do you say it? Toxicity.
Toxicity.
Yeah.
I'll let y'all say that. But yeah, why do you think there's so much in the scene, and how do you do such a good job keeping it out?
I don't know, like egos. Like people just have a lot of egos, I guess, and I don't really know why a lot of people are like that. Like even like Caponeti was telling the story like before we started the interview. Like just like people are weird as hell. Like they just like want problems for no reason over the internet. Like almost like everyone in Gunrange is like out of beefs really. Like like no one's like in any like real beef or anything like that. And like the ban list for the Gunrange server is huge, bro. Like we ban anyone that is like an asshole like in any way. Like and it's just like I don't know why there's so much. People just.
I'll also say, Will said this earlier, like half of Gunrange are like under 18, right? So I feel like age definitely has to do like a lot with this. I mean, we're just kids all the time. Like, the internet is a crazy place. It's like technology. But yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of toxicity because of like just egos, and like at the end of the day, it kind of is like all a competition. Everyone's trying to like grow their own page and get their music up.
Yeah.
But I guess some people choose to like shit on other people for no reason, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's, I don't know, it's really unnecessary. So I really appreciate like what our like the Gunrange server is, and like
Right, yeah.
how clean it is. Yeah.
And
So
any
Caponeti comes and types in general.
Everyone runs. Everyone runs.
Chat goes dead.
can anyone can join the server, right?
Yeah, it's public. It's discord.gg/. Well, no. If they want to find it, they can find it.
Yeah. But I was gonna say people should, especially if like they're just starting out and stuff, because it is a really wholesome server, I would say.
For sure. I mean, you can put the link in the description because you're like, you can show us.
What's some advice you would give to people that want to start a collective?
Be friends first.
Yeah. Make sure no one in there is a weirdo. Make sure make sure you don't meet someone on SoundCloud and be like, oh my god, you're hard, let's start a group, and then you wake up to like 100 DMs that they are a huge weirdo and like you're canceled. Like
Right, we should have checked after for that. That is
Yeah,
that was bad on our part.
Nah, but
After show the cut, show the people.
No,
come on.
that. They got
Bro,
that.
here, show them the face, show them the
not
Bro
on
has a
webcam. Not on
stubble beard
webcam.
on his head.
Alright, maybe later.
Maybe at the end. Maybe at the end.
If you want to start a collective, make sure you're good friends. Make sure I don't want Reef. You can say some shit.
I don't know what to say. I mean, if you want to start a collective, be prepared to start a collective. Don't start a collective and give up on it. Like, I don't know. I
Yeah.
feel like you stick to it. Because a lot of people just disband their collectives because some don't go right. You know what I mean? I feel like you should stick with it regardless.
Definitely, if you really want to start a collective, make sure you know why you want to start a collective. Like,
Yeah.
if you just like if you want to start a collective because you want to build a community, like you've seen other people do, then like go for it and don't give up. Like, just like
Right.
stick to it. Don't despair.
Instagram bio.
What do you think, Ransom?
I mean,
That's a big crush on you, Mike.
Come on, man. Advice to new people wanting to start a collective.
you're trying to start a collective. Obviously, you gotta be friends with whoever you want to
People,
start a collective with. Just make sure you're close with them, really. Like, I wouldn't want to start a collective with
Yeah,
someone
true.
just because I want to start a collective. Like, just pick up random people.
Exactly.
Like, me, Mar, and Reef, really close.
Definitely.
When we
I'm Mar,
start
by the way.
Gunrange.
Yeah,
Real smart.
Yeah.
Um,
No, yeah.
After Kyle.
Okay. Yeah, my name's Kyle.
We're just got government on live television.
My gubby on there. Okay.
So my next question is, when did you start making music, and what inspired you to start making music?
All right, Tekko, you got this one.
Okay. No, I started making music a long time ago, like 5 years ago. As a joke,
Jesus,
I was
we're
like,
10.
yeah, I was making like, I honestly like, I don't know. My lyrics were very interesting. It wasn't like I was talking about. I was 10. I was talking about Maseratis. But like, I guess like that it started it off. I took a little hiatus. I took a little break, but then right around like when I met Will, I started to like take things off again. November of 2021, like October, November, I really started to take things seriously. That's when I joined Gunrange. That's like, yeah, that's when everything really just started to take off.
Yeah, right.
But when you was 5 years ago, what made you wanna actually start?
So there was this auto tune app in the App Store, and then literally, so originally we were at like I was like with some friends at Niagara Falls or whatever, and then we were bored. Like we were waiting at this restaurant. We were just bored. So I look at the App Store and there's the auto tune app. So we made the worst song ever. I think it was like this I think it was like this Five Nights at Freddy's freestyle or some shit or something like that. And then that was like that. I didn't really like touch that app until like 2 months later. And then I kind of just like it was like extremely mid. There's no mixing or anything like that. It was just my voice auto-tune on it. But it got like a little bit better because there was a beat on it this time. Yeah. And then so yeah, it just like progressed.
And that's still how Tekko makes his music.
Where's Niagara Falls? I think you were not at Niagara Falls.
Bro, I'm 40 minutes from Niagara Falls.
Okay, you were in Brampton.
discovered auto tune.
I started making music in April like 27th last year. So it's about to be a year in like a couple weeks. I saw a Moody Riley YouTube tutorial on how to sound like Osquin, because Osquin is my favorite artist ever, and like one of my biggest inspirations. And then I saw that video, and then I just followed the tutorial, and then that's how I made my first song. And that's how I started making music. It was Roblox Score, yeah. That's how I made it. But I've always wanted to do music since I was like 5. It's like a passion.
I wasn't really caught up with like where I was time wise, but like today something came up like a snap memory from exactly a year ago with like me and Audacity. It was like my first song snippet. So it's literally been a year since I started making music, and it was on like a no melody beat.
Oh my god.
It's
Are
fire.
you talking about Banana Peel?
No, that was not the first song.
Bro, Reef has always been good. Like Reef old stuff was really good.
So cap.
Alright, Ransom, how do you start, bro?
Well, I started producing like I say peak quarantine like April, May, and I've been producing since like yeah, like peak quarantine really. And when I met like basically when I just saw Reef and Weial like collaborating on songs, I kind of felt a little like left out, you know. So I wanted to start vocals.
Villain
But-
story.
Pretty much.
Alright. And then for me,
And,
I think. Oh shit, you weren't done, my bad.
I was just gonna say, yeah, I started Rans0m in like October, and I made my first song on like a Roblox score beat, and Margie
Weial.
stopped on it.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
But did everybody just start from Roblox Club?
Not
Yeah,
me, bro.
basically.
I was,
No, not
me,
I've
not me.
never made Roblox score.
Cat.
There's a
Oh.
song. There's a song or two. But I was going through depression. I was very depressed.
Alright.
Hmm.
After?
Yeah, after.
And me, I think the first time I ever like tried making music, I think it was like 2018. I tried making beats, but it was never something like I really cared about. And then I finally got like a real microphone. I got a Blue Snowball, which is the same one I still use today. In like the beginning of 2020, like right before quarantine, and that's when I did my first ever like vocal song. And I started because of Hella Sketchy, like that's my goat, R.I.P. And then but I never took it serious until like around October last year. I went to a Midwest show in LA, and then seeing that live, like I don't know, it was like really inspiring. I was like, I want to be up there one day. So I started taking
Yeah.
this shit serious, and then like right after I met Weial, and it all kicked off.
Yeah, that's actually such a good time.
Yeah.
Alright. Wait,
Yeah.
we didn't answer. Wait, I think we all answered.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
answered.
we did.
Alright.
Do you still have your first song, and is any of your early songs still up online?
I just sent Will a link to complaining.
Yeah, please.
Well, I had all of my first songs up to like a week ago, and then I like wiped my computer and lost everything. But my earliest song that I have is like the fourth song I ever made, and it was with Reef, and it's had it's like it dropped 7 months ago, and it's actually not a bad song. It's actually
What about
Ransom,
everyone?
do you
What
still
about
have
everyone
your first
else?
song?
Wait, what's that?
Ransom, do you still have your first song? No one made.
I honestly I tried to like I wanted to keep all my old songs up so like I guess people could see like where I come from and like
Yeah.
the progress, but I really couldn't like it was just so bad.
Yeah, for the longest time, I had all my songs on there. Oh, I deleted them or I took them down like a few months ago. But I have some of my old shit on my second SoundCloud account.
Everyone's referred to 2018 Afterbeats.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah,
those
dude.
are still on YouTube. Those are still.
Oh,
those are
no.
Oh my god, we're gonna find them.
They're like hella sketchy, koi type beats. They're not bad.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Alright, Tekko, how'd you? where's your-
I would say, I started music 5 years ago, and let me see. I had this like iPod Touch, which I started. I think I gave it to my little brother, so I don't have it on me right now. But it doesn't work. I don't know like why he wants it. I would say the oldest thing I have on my computer is from December 2020, and
Damn.
that's like when I still recorded like on my like dad's old Samsung Galaxy S7 or whatever. Like there's no mixing or anything like that. It's just auto tune on a beat.
We need to play that at the end of the stream. I mean, at the-
Maybe not. But yeah.
So, how did you all learn to record yourself? And assuming you engineer yourself, how did you learn to do that too?
Yeah, we all mix our own shit.
I used to record with Weal's old preset.
It all makes sense now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, when Rans0m started doing vocals, I just sent him my preset, and like he would just record and throw the preset on. Rans0m is like tossing around presets from Gunrange members. Like,
Pretty much. I'm currently using a Visions preset.
The old one with the EQ.
yeah. Exactly. For me, me and Reef used to use Audacity before we met. And so there was really no mixing. It was just recording on the beat. And then like one day I was like, okay, I'm gonna actually learn to mix on FL. And then like I just watched a bunch of like tutorials, and then I like made my own preset, and that one's still floating around the server.
Bro. Alright, real quick. Basically my way of mixing, or way I used to, was, well, it was a while I was still recording on Audacity, and I would just like export the vocals and I'd try to put it into FL because I didn't understand like recording delay in FL, so I would just get confused and double myself. So I dragged in like, what's it called? I just dragged in the vocals and I didn't do anything like at all. I just put auto tune on it, and I was like, yo, this hard.
After you can answer.
I'll go. Okay, I think
This dude took his headphones.
alright, I just learned everything from like YouTube tutorials, honestly. And like honestly sitting in like a VC, like the Gunrange VC, watching someone else record too and mix, like you learn a lot. And
He's gonna be back. He's restarting.
like I made my own
Drag
preset.
him in, drag him in.
My preset's like an old Sofago preset that I just modified. I don't know.
You want some, Tekko?
Alright,
Welcome.
my computer just crashed, but on my phone right now. I would say, let me get the question real quick. I would say, it's just time, honestly. I started recording off on my phone. I started recording on my phone, no mixing or anything like that. Just auto tune on a beat, and then I progressed to FL Studio. I was using the demo for like a solid year, I think. Like we started back in like maybe like summer. That's when I started to learn. And then Raptors is like my first decently mixed song, and it's like the oldest song up on my page right now. But it's still okay when mixing, like subpar compared to everything else. But yeah.
And how long would you say, all of you, it took for you to make music you felt was good?
Good.
I'd say just recently I've been really happy with my growth. Like I'll make pretty much everything I make now. I like.
Yeah.
Right.
Yo, Tekko needs to drag again.
I think for me, honestly, like I always find myself not liking anything like more than 3 months old. Like I feel myself, I feel like I'm constantly getting better. So like I feel like anything before 2022, I'm like not that proud of. But now I'm like, I like my stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's like after a year of like making music.
I feel like everybody has this, but like I feel like whenever you make something on the spot, you always think it's good, like just because you made it and it sounds good. But I was always like that, so I thought what I was making was good for a while, and then like I guess it does just take time to realize what you were making was actually like ass, bro. And
Yeah. I feel like I thought everything was like insane at the time, and then like looking back, it's terrible. But like the first song that I like look back to and it's actually like still decent now is Head with Reef. Like, that's like my first like good song, and it's why it's the first song on my page. And everything after that, like I'm really happy with. That's why it's not taken down.
And after how old? So, wait, sorry, go.
No, because you asked how long it took, so I would say like probably like it took like 4 months to make music that I like still think is good. But yeah.
After you said, how old did you say you were? Sorry.
I'm 20. I turned 20 2 months ago.
Okay, so
Grandpa,
obviously, so you can answer this, but from when you was at school. So everyone else in here is still in school. What do people at your school think to your music?
When I was in high school, so I started. People knew I made beats, but like honestly, no one really cared. And then I started like making like vocal stuff my senior year, right before COVID. Honestly, people were fucking with it. Like people told me they liked it. I wasn't really popular or anything because of it, but and like after I remember I dropped like my first song, and then like a month later COVID happened, so I like lost my connections to all those people. I hope they're okay.
Yeah, I guess it.
One of them got pregnant.
That's why.
That's so random.
High school memories.
Alright, Reef, do people know?
Oh, yeah. So I moved schools. I'm still a sophomore. I'm not even halfway done with my high school. But at my old school, yeah, people knew about it because I was making no melody, and it's like really normalized in suburban white, like school and shit. So I mean, like they were just like fucking with me heavy, I guess. I mean, it only had like 100 plays. So I'm guessing like everybody in my freshman class just played it one time. So I mean, they rocked with me though. I feel like that was just like made me have a name though, which I guess it's like whatever.
Yeah, I'm online school, bro. So
It's good.
like when
You got bullied?
No, I actually left school because I was really fat at the time, and I kept getting bullied. So I just left. Yeah, no, I had no like IRLs when I was school. Like all my friends are like in the Gunrange server, like. So yeah.
What about
the IRL is like my girlfriend, and she like me.
It's good enough.
what about you, Tekko?
So not too many people know I make music on my school, but like there's like a handful that do, maybe like a couple dozen, and I mean they fuck with it and they think it's cool. There's this one kid in my gym class because like I'm like freshman year, right? So icebreakers are like extremely weird. I had to do them twice because of like each semester, and so I was panicking in gym class and I didn't know what to think, so I just told him to make music. And this guy's like, "Yo, I make beats. What do you make music on?" I'm not gonna lie, his beats are mid as fuck. But
If he's watching this, then
yeah, if he sees it,
my fuck. But yeah, it's just cool, like meeting people that like understand what you're trying to do, what you're trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
what about you, Rans0m?
No one at my school knows I make music. I just moved to a new high school, so
Thank God.
thank the Lord.
What about your family? What do they think if they know?
Oh, gee, bro. My dad, bro. My dad is the biggest Weial fan alive. So they found out about my music because I left like Discord open when I went to school one day, and like they just searched my whole John, so everything was uncovered. I had like FL Studio open with Jaden on, like I don't know, and so they found everything. Then they had like a long talk with me, and then at the end they're just like, "I love it." I was like, "All right," and then, so yeah, they know, and they ask me to like send music all the time, but I just like fold, bro. I don't know. I feel like the language I'm using is too boundary breaking.
My mom knows, and like she knows like I'm doing this interview right now and everything. Like I tell her everything. But my dad's side of the family. I feel like if they did know, like they would. So I hope they're not seeing this right now.
Yeah. Hi, Mom.
What about you,
For me,
Aftrr?
I don't think a single person in my family knows I make music. I don't know. I've just never like, or maybe they know and they don't bring it up because like I'm Asian, so like
Yeah.
I got like Asian ass family and like
Yeah.
we don't really have like those like crazy conversations, but maybe they do know and they just like don't tell me, but I don't think they know. And if it's not really something I'm like gatekeeping. Like when they find out, it's cool.
Gatekeeping.
I don't know.
How do you think they would feel if they knew?
I don't know, cause like
what if they heard Bison like blasting like something?
I don't know. Honestly, I think they would think it's cool. Yeah.
What about Run It Up, bro?
Oh no, they disown me.
Rans, do your parents know?
My parents know I produce, but they don't know I do vocals. And
You know
they
about
found
Wake
out
Up Owen and not Ransom?
they would probably be very pissed.
What about you, Tekko?
So it's interesting because my mom knows, and so she used to be like this big ass singer or something like that back in Kuwait, I think it was in like the 80s or 90s. So like she walked in on me recording one on my dad's old Samsung Galaxy S7. And was like, all right, it's cool. So and then I don't know. Sometimes she supports me, sometimes she doesn't. It really just like it depends. And then my dad could care less. So yeah, that's like, and also like coming from like an immigrant household, it's always like
Yeah.
yeah, it's just tough. So, like,
Wait, so you said Kuwait?
Kuwait, yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
Right.
I'm gonna go pee really quick. Hold on, guys.
Do you know like if she was signed, your mom or anything?
No, she's independent.
She didn't have anything to do with like Nova Gang or anything.
She wasn't YSL.
I feel like
No affiliations.
Was your
So,
mom
like-
was he rich?
yeah, like be real, bro.
Maybe.
I was thinking if you ever like end up you and your mom go back to Kuwait, I think I'll be there for a show. So
Right.
like you could get her to do some
Right.
vocal chops or something for like
Right.
but yeah.
The Reef, you can skip this question if you like.
All right.
But how did you come up with your names individually?
All right, I'm back.
Yeah.
Wash my hands. Don't worry, after.
We're in the middle of a question, big boy.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'll just repeat the question. The question is, how did you come up with your name?
All right, Reef can go first. He loves answering this one.
All right. Yep, that's how I got it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you don't have to answer. But
Yeah. Did I cut out?
Tekko, how'd you get your name? I don't know how you got your name.
Alright. I was in like 7th or 8th grade, and I was doing like this one project for school, and I was just like on Wikipedia, and like I was like in the need for a fucking artist or whatever, cause like alright, so my like, old name, I'm not bringing this up actually. Y'all aren't gonna know my old name. Just know it was like something super dumb. It was like a fusion between like two big prominent artists, like girl names. So it was like I think it was like Gunner and like I don't even know, bro. I was 10, okay. So back in like 7th to 8th grade, I was like, all right, man, I need a new name. And so I was just like on Wikipedia, like because I was already doing a project on something like that. And then I was looking through. I was procrastinating. I got sidetracked, and I was looking through these old like Japanese weapons or something like that. And
Right.
I saw Tekko, and I was like, okay, that's it. That's the one.
Bro, yeah.
Gun?
No, it's not a Jap. It was like I don't even know. It's like one of those like handheld. I don't even know what it is. Like I don't remember.
You just saw the Japanese weapon and like yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's it. It looked really cool.
Yeah, true. That's how I got mine.
What about you? After?
Not gonna lie, I stole my name. Like when I was a kid, I was like a big gamer. There's this PC game called AVA. It was like some like free to play shooter game. And I remember like there was like this pro player called Aftrr. I was like, that name's hard. I'm gonna take it. So I did. And then eventually I like changed the spelling to like AFTRR. So it's like easier to search up than like search engines. And now I'm here.
What about you, Rans0m?
Really, I just thought of it on the spot. There's a clothing brand. It's a Cali based. It's literally just called Rans0m. There's a T-shirt sitting on my bed, so I just looked at that and typed it in pretty much.
That's fair enough.
I was trying to make this was before I even wanted to make music. I was making a Twitch account. It was either I was gonna be a YouTuber, a streamer, or I was gonna give music a go. And I was
GTA 5 days, huh?
Yeah, I was choosing Twitch. So I was gonna be a streamer. And then I was trying to like make up like I always thought like those 4 or 5 letter names that like didn't mean anything were cool. So I try to like make something that looked nice and like flowed well off the tongue. And then like I made this one like by accident, and like it's weird.
By accident.
So it's, like, yeah, and I
It
stuck
was a
with that
big
one.
mistake.
Yeah. Okay, man. I felt like that one stuck because it sounds like it's already a word, but it's just spelled different.
What's everyone's opinions on hyperpop?
After
like as a genre or
Whatever you want, whatever you perceive that as.
I don't know. I mean, it's cool, but I feel like it kind of has like, at least the word hyperpop has like this negative stigma around it. Like I remember Funeral said this in his interview. He's like, you could insult someone saying like, that boy look like he make hyperpop.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I feel like when people hear that word, like if you tell someone you make hyperpop, like it's kind of like a sound.
Yeah,
Like-
exactly.
But then at the same time, like I feel like hyperpop, it more defines like a scene more than like an
Yeah,
actual genre.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's more the community over like the
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So I think
like,
it's cool in like that regard because like you could just make whatever you want and like people call it hyperpop. It's like cool, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
the people that fuck with our shit are like the hyperpop people, but like we
Yeah.
just make hyperpop. Like I make fucking rock. Like
yeah, I don't know.
Techno made like plug and
Sequor, yeah. Yeah, I mean, plug,
okay. None of us, at least here, make like what hyperpop is, like the Glade type beats, shit like that.
Honestly, I think I said this before, but hyperpop is a really broad genre. Like Glaive and Eric are considered hyperpop, and then there's like Sophie and like the 100x side of hyperpop. It's like really broad. But
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, you could.
That's what
Yeah, I mean, you could. I said this before too. You could look up like hyperpop type beats and find Can and Yeet plastered like
Yeah,
everywhere.
like, Trippy Red and Lil Uzi too. Like it's
Yeah.
just like a hot ass fucking thing. But I feel like
Right.
hyperpop is more of a thing to describe the scene and not like a technical or like a music thing.
Right.
And individually, what genre would you say you make, and what does Gunrange make?
Right?
Fuck.
So I would say I like used to. I'm like a lot of my old stuff is plug. Like plug, not really plug and B, but like just like my own take on it. Cause I sped it up, pushed it up. But I like a lot of my unreleased. I don't really have any unreleased plug anymore. I'm trying to like defer from the genre because I feel like the community isn't like the best. It gets like low key repetitive, and then so I'm just like trying to like a lot of my unreleased is pop and just pop rock and stuff like that. And so yeah, that's like it's yeah.
Yeah.
I would say. I mean, I can't really give honestly just rap, like literally straight rap, I guess, because there's not beats are really broad in rap too. Like you know what I mean? Like any beat could be considered rap with like a trap drum pattern. So I guess I would just say rap or trap.
I guess
Maybe.
I call myself rap too, but I like to branch out. It's refreshing to branch out. I just released like a pop song.
Yeah.
Yeah. With me and Tekko.
Stream hit the road.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I guess I make experimental alternative rock, I guess.
We're back in Nebraska.
Yeah, okay, man. Good. Yeah, just like my own take on alternative rock.
I think I guess I'd say rap. I mean, I don't know. I kind of just make whatever genre like I'm feeling. But
yeah, that's
like right now, I've been making a lot of like pop punk, like pop stuff, like unreleased. I know, like,
It's hard to. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say like my most recent stuff have been like rap and like plug. So I'm gonna say rap.
Yeah. I say it's hard to tell by vocals because honestly, I feel like we're all rapping on a beat. You know what I mean? But it's strictly the beat that defines what type of genre you're making.
Yeah. We can hop on anything. Like everyone in this call is like really versatile. Like we've all hopped on a lot of shit. And as for what Gunrange makes, I mean, on the page right now, I guess it's mainly like experimental rap, like how you would describe it to like a mainstream person.
Mhm.
But we have like a lot of like plans for like pop shit and like rock shit and like we have enough like in the roster we could make like any sort of genre. So
Yeah.
as of now, rap, but we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
And as for 2022, what's the plans for Gunrange?
Okay, Will, I think we can. I think we can bring up Rue.
Yeah. So basically, just to bring this up briefly, Gunrange, like from the start, like when we started taking it seriously, we wanted it to be a lot more than just music. Like we wanted to branch into everything, like fashion and like content creation of every sort and everything.
Yeah, just like
And
more creativeness.
yeah, and we're gonna do that, but since no collective has really done that, it would be like corny, like yo, why is like Gunrange trying to like do like like YouTube videos or shit like that? So
Yeah.
Blank Face, the guy that makes all my beats, and Reg, there's this group and like me after Tekko. I guess I don't want to hear you know about it yet because you haven't announced it. But everything that isn't music is going to be handled under Rue, and Rue is like the content side of Gunrange and everything else. So it's like, if you're here for the music, you're here for the music, and if you want everything else, like we're gonna have like a blog, like the website's already being created and shit like that.
Yeah, we're gonna have.
So plans for 2022 is put our foot in every
Yeah.
spot.
Make it more than music and open it up to like an entertainment perspective.
Reef X Weial merch coming soon.
Yeah, no, it's already actually a thing, but it's sold out first week, so we gotta make sure. And Caponeti merch, so me and Cap got something to work.
Is there any music videos in the works or plans to do a music video? Maybe for your solo stuff or Gunrange, either.
I'd say there's always a plan to do a music video. Like that's always like something you want to do. But I mean, I can't say I can tell you right now I'm gonna do a music video whenever. You know what I mean? It's like whenever.
Yeah.
It happens.
I mean, definitely when we do end up meeting up, like we're definitely gonna shoot some shit and take advantage of that.
Yeah.
And as for like solo videos, like I don't know, like me and Reef both want to like do videos, but we just haven't gotten to. But definitely this year there's gonna be like at least a couple.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to dress Weial.
Okay.
This dude has no drip.
Yeah, that drip is not it.
Bro, I still got the cold pants on right
Oh
now.
my god.
Take those off. Burn them. Bro.
No, don't take those off.
Yo,
Right now.
So I know you said a lot of what you do is pretty much just make music, but when you're not making music, what are some things you enjoy doing?
Making beats. I mean, oh wait, that's me. My bad. I'm sorry.
If I'm not making music, I'm just like in BC, like with these people, like just like watching like American Dad or something on screen share, or just like watching random YouTube videos and shit. Like
Catch
I'm
Predator.
always we watch Predator catching videos. All
Yeah.
like videos of like these guys who like
The Chris Hansen shit?
No,
yeah.
some of that.
Like of like people who try to do what he did. We just watch that all day. Just watch pretty much all day.
I always say I'm rarely off the internet. Like when I am, I do some stuff. I do a lot of my time that like when I'm off the internet is just school. For my science teacher, bro, she gave me a 58 on my midterm. But so I gotta study for my science. I have a test on Tuesday. All right, I'm not going off topic. I do mountain biking. I have like this expensive mountain bike which I just got. I got it like last year, but it's been snowing. So I haven't been able to like. Nah, bro, you haven't seen me hit those jumps. Y'all are laughing. Just wait.
No, we haven't.
Speed of Chicago. I'll put a mountain bike.
For me, I've been interested in like rock climbing, and like the yoga side of things. I don't know. I feel like yoga is really peaceful, especially when what's funny, bro? Like, what is funny?
Are you serious?
No, he's actually serious. He's not trolling.
I'm
He's not.
dead serious.
Okay, Reef meditation arc. Like,
Anyways, this fucking idiot just.
my fault.
Anyways, yeah, I'm big on. I mean, I don't know. Yoga's just really peaceful, especially like I'll get up, make like 6 zeros part 2 after like a good yoga sesh. You feel me? It just like resets the brain. It helps my freestyles like just flow. So that's all I can really say. But,
It's actually facts. Like
Actually,
yoga and
yoga's
meditation is really important.
yeah, exactly. And yogurt. Eat yogurt while you're.
Yogurt. Why you do yogurt?
That's like
My
a bar. I'm gonna say that shit. But,
My aunt's a yoga teacher, so it's always.
After, what do you do, bro?
If I'm not doing music, like I'll do like schoolwork or whatever, or like
School?
I'll chill in VC. I'm in college, bro. Or like
Play
I don't know.
Valorant?
play Valorant. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm a Valorant gamer. Like fun fact, I hit Radiant like a few months ago.
That is not.
Yo, girls
that.
watching press. Oh my god.
All the girls just clicked off.
No,
Where does like where does the job fit into that?
any women need a boost, hit me up.
Alright, Rans0m.
$15.
I mean, I mainly just play video games, and I mean, really, if I'm not making music, what was that, Reef?
What?
Wait, say something?
You're good.
I mean, if I'm not making music, really,
What'd you say, bro?
if I'm not,
Wait, I didn't hear what you said either, to be honest.
if I'm not making music, I'm probably just working on school. Really.
It's fair enough. Okay, so I want to ask some of the fan questions that we've got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fan
So the first, okay. There's not. I didn't write down every question,
Right.
and the first question is a question to why you understand why I didn't ask every question. But the first question is, why are all the replies so sexual?
I can answer this for sure. Okay, the thing with Gunrange is a part of being a friend group. There's of course an attraction to
Friends with benefits.
members.
Friends
Oh,
with
there-
benefits.
Hey,
But
wait.
it's different. Listen, wait. Listen. It's different between the major and minor side.
Yeah.
Of people. Like if you're 18 plus, you know what I mean. They have their thing going on. I
Yeah.
guess.
They have like their own separate circle.
Yeah.
Me and Reef,
Tekko.
we like we
Yeah.
have plans after this call actually.
Okay, alright, enough.
Next question.
No, but actually, the replies are like sexual because like we just interact with like everyone that like joins the server, and like everyone's just making jokes and shit like about e-sex. Like that's like the main topic right now.
I really don't.
Yeah,
I couldn't tell you why it's a joke. I mean,
Yeah. I don't know.
It's not a
just-
joke matter.
yeah.
Sorry, bro.
Anyway,
Okay. So the next question is, where do you see Gunrange in 5 years?
you got
I feel like we touched up on this
Uh,
earlier. Like an international record label, I'll say.
Yeah.
But, like not like one of
5
those
years.
like predatory ones. Like one of those like cool little indie ones that like
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah,
Kind of like what Dead Air is doing. like a in 5 years, like just like an indie record label, like with just like our main members and like
Yeah.
like doing shit, like being in a good place, having like and already having like established like a fashion line, a website,
Yeah, like
content, everything.
big on Roof.
Yeah.
yeah. I always thought a Gunrange HQ would be cool.
That'd actually be so fire. Like
Yeah,
that's like
like
IRL VC.
Yeah, like in Kuwait or somewhere, bro.
Alright, bro.
maybe Niagara Falls. You know, like,
With your mountain bike.
Oh, yeah. Great.
That is his 8th grade science teacher's house, bro.
Who do you think is the most underrated Gunrange member?
Can I go?
Yeah.
Sadly.
I'd definitely say Jose.
Oh yeah.
I'm not even joking. Like, they're always so busy with school, but so no one really knows Jose. They don't drop a lot.
Jose is from
Dang.
Spain, and he produced like my first song that wasn't Roblox core, and he's the reason I don't make that shit anymore.
Yeah, that's this.
Oh well, yeah, obviously in Reef too, but
Wait,
I
no,
guess.
what? No, I wasn't saying me. I'm saying like, why are you dissing Joe's? He made you quit a genre.
yeah,
What
but
is wrong?
he's like a really good producer. So yeah.
Yeah, Joe's is insane. Shout out Joe.
I think most underrated. I'll let.
Most underrated. Hold on, I actually gotta look at the roster for this because there's some. The most underrated, in my opinion, is maybe like. Are we saying producer or artist?
Whatever you want.
Whatever. Okay. For artist, I'll say Curiosity. I feel like Curiosity is kind of overlooked. This dude's insane. No, Rip Tony actually. Rip Tony is
He's finally like getting.
Yeah, he's exactly.
Yeah.
And then producer, I say Frosted, but Frosted's like already out there. But I feel like for how good he is at 14, he deserves even more credit than he's actually getting.
Thanks.
Producing everything. Like,
What about you, Tekko? Oh, sorry, my bad.
I would say,
No.
yeah, same as Reef, honestly. I feel like Rip Tony is like extremely stepped on. Bro is definitely getting some recognition though. And then shout out Frosted. Frosted produced one of my songs back in like December. I definitely need another song by Frosted.
Yeah. I think most underrated, or I think like Kira, bro. Kira is like nuts on vocals.
Kira
Like,
slept on.
and like, bro, like can do the craziest drums like I've ever heard in my life. Like, actually, like Kira is actually nuts. And for producers, like, I mean, obviously Blank, who does all my shit, and Frosted. And Owen and Reef are like nuts at fucking producing too. Okay, can't forget that. They're artists.
What about you, After?
For artists, yeah, I'm gonna say Kira. I mean, he's a prod too, but like his solo music is actually really good. Like me and him just dropped a song like 2 weeks ago, and then for prod, I'm gonna say Frosted. Yeah, like Frosted's been doing a lot of like huge things recently, but still like I vouch Frosted for Great Mind. Honestly, like
Yeah, thanks.
I think Frosted is like really gonna go up.
Versatile as fucking.
Yeah, they're insane, and like I have like so many unreleased like on his beats. It's like it's wild.
Yeah,
I love
facts.
Frosted.
I like.
Shout out Frosted.
Shout out Frosted.
Shout out Fireflight. Not sleep on Fireflight.
yeah.
The next question is: does Tekko? No, I'm playing.
Yes.
No.
Answer the question.
Yo, nah. I won't. No.
Alright, we'll skip it.
Okay. Raccoons or otters?
Otters.
Oh,
Otters.
I want to say otters.
otters.
Otters are like big, fat, smooth, like nice animals.
Wait.
Kick this dude off, man. We need to.
That's like half the animals ever.
Yeah, bro.
No, I say otters.
I always
me
thought
and
After looked like an otter.
Oh,
feel like
yeah. Me and After actually gonna post up on top of an otter one day for like a.
On top of an otter?
You're gonna kill it, bro.
You're gonna murder that otter.
With an otter, with an otter.
I thought this question meant age, but from what you said, this can't be true. But can anybody besides DPF in Gunrange pick up a gun? What is that? Is that an inside joke? Like, what does that mean?
No, bro. DPF. Listen, I'll answer this. Yes, it's not impossible for us to pick up a weapon. This dude DPF thinks like he's like, I don't know, bro.
DPF thinks he's some shit, bro. Fuck you.
No, because that's what from what Backlight Noah said, right?
Oh yeah, Backlight Noah virus. You know what that is?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, he basically like there was this like cipher, and at the end he said like, no one in Gunrange can even pick up a gun, like a joke.
Okay.
He was super cool with him. It was a joke.
Man, they ain't seen me with the Glock, bro. They ain't.
I don't think anyone see you with the Glock, bro.
Yo, mom would see me with the
You
Glock,
have no
bro.
ops.
Bro, you're up is food, bro. You eat all day.
Alright.
when is the Minecraft server coming again?
Oh
Oh
god.
god,
Never.
that was
Minecraft server was a mistake.
bro. We made a
Oh.
Minecraft virus. We made a Minecraft server. It was up for a
Bro,
day,
what the fuck happened? I only played in that shit one time. I didn't even know about this.
bro.
Tekko blew it up, bro.
There was
My fault.
extreme hacking, X-ray, fly cheats. It was the worst idea ever.
I
Bro,
literally
that-
played it for no more than like 30 minutes.
When the new Gunrange drop hits 5K, we'll put out a public IP on the Gunrange Twitter for the SMP. That's it. Yeah,
Okay.
we'll do that.
There you go.
This next question is my favorite question. Has anyone in gun range ever been to a gun range?
Oh fuck.
I doubt it.
I'm in Canada. Y'all are gonna have to answer that.
Not
Bro,
me.
there's gun ranges in Canada, bro.
Where?
We know you're not looking for any, but like, bro.
I think the one person might be Raya. She said she went to a gun range, but that might be it. I don't think anyone else.
And so this next question. No, go ahead.
Gunrange is a suburban group. We don't like.
We don't like guns.
Okay, so the next question is, what's your guys' motivations, and why does everyone have perms?
Everyone? Okay, wait. Let me hold you there, bro. Everyone doesn't have terms. It's just
That was I don't know who asked that. That was a question. That was a question written down.
Oh, bro.
My motivation is just seeing like all the engagement and like people that I don't know listen to my music and like they actually know who I am. And it's like I want to like keep going because like people like this shit, and it's like knowing that there's people out there like that actually care about like when I drop a new song and shit. It's like definitely something I want to make sure.
I bet
And I don't have a perm.
Cat.
October.
October, yeah. Thank you for bringing that up, Cap. October has a really unique style. And
Okay, bro. All right. Reef,
No. Genuinely, okay, this is gonna sound dumb, but I'm dead serious. Whenever, like, not having beats sent to me ever was, like, something that was really, like, it's so hard to make music looking for YouTube beats because, like, you don't know if they're gonna be good. But whenever you get a secured producer that is, like, you know is gonna send you something good you can record on, I mean, I feel like that's motivating, just expecting a beat, waking up and
having someone that'll like send a beat just for you.
yeah, exactly. Like, being able to record on the spot because you just asked somebody is very motivating.
Well, sent me a rage beat earlier today.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Tekko.
I think for me, motivation is definitely like just the people that fuck with my shit. Like randomly, like every now and then I'll get like a random like Instagram DM or a Twitter DM, and then it's like some super nice words, and like that literally makes your day.
I know.
Yeah, that's really like
People
why
don't
you
understand that. Yeah, I know. It really
Yeah,
does
like-
make our day.
Yeah,
bro. Like,
when you send like your favorite artist that stuff, like it means a lot. It really does.
my bad.
And I don't have a perm.
Yeah.
I cut all my hair off.
Yeah, not
Take your hat
anymore.
off.
It's gonna grow back curly. It's gonna
It's
grow
gonna go
back
like
curly.
straight, bro. It's gonna grow
It's
like
gonna grow
straight.
back curly, and
It's
the
not gonna go like crazy.
pronunciations are beat.
Go to
No,
line
yeah,
up.
that's definitely fucking
I'm not
yeah,
taking my
those
hat off.
messages, bro. I should have mentioned that. Like when I go to message requests and it's just someone like, "Yo, I found you like here" or something, and like I love your like it's just fucking insane. Bro.
Must be fucking nice. I go to check my message request. Yo, I fuck with your music. Can I send you a beat?
What about you, Rans0m?
I mean, honestly, yeah, just the fact that there's a couple of people that mess with my music and genuinely just take the time out of their day to listen to it. That's really inspiring.
What about you, Tekko?
More than a couple.
I would say yeah, all of like the messages, just like the support, and then also shout out my friends as well. I feel like I would not be doing this without them.
Yeah.
And also big ups to Aldane. I know you're watching this.
Jeremiah too, for
Jeremiah, bro.
bro.
That's
Yeah.
some lore. That's some like
Yeah,
bro,
we'll get
Jeremiah
that's some
DMs.
unknown shit.
Jeremiah
Yeah.
texts me once in a while, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Wait.
An old gun range.
So there's a few more questions, but what would a gun range slushy taste like?
I feel like it'd be cherry.
Cherry,
What?
yeah, it has to be a
Why?
red flavor.
It would
It has to
be
be red,
cherry.
no?
It would be
Yeah.
cherry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be
Cherry
cherry.
or strawberry, yeah. For sure.
Wait, why?
Cherry-
What's the explanation though?
Like just
It's-
gun range is like it like gives off like more of a cherry kind of vibe.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, who asked that? Am I blocking?
So someone said merch when.
Merch when?
Merch coming up with Drew real soon.
Yeah, we were talking to we have because we didn't want to do like a Teespring site and have like shit quality. Like we wanted to actually be good, and like a lot of people have been asking for merch. And, we want to get. I'm talking to a friend of mine from Reg who has like a good distributor and stuff. So we're gonna come up with shirts and hats, like this year for sure, in like the next couple of months.
Why is Booty Ting not in Gunrange?
I can answer that easily. There's let's just next question.
Yeah, I would say, is there anything I didn't say in this interview that you would like to say?
I feel like we need an after hair reveal.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I feel like that was missing the whole time.
It's on my Instagram. That's all I got.
No, take out that.
No, I look like an egg.
Bro, we know, bro. Just take it off.
I'm not taking it off. I'm not taking it off.
Take out that.
Something I'd like to mention is that we're gonna do. I don't know. Never mind. I'm gonna leave that. For the announcement.
I thought you were about to say something like inspirational.
Fair enough.
There is a 2v2 song battle, and I'm in it. My boy Cydia, so that's hard. That's gonna be fire.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think of something else. There was something else I was gonna say, but you can go ahead real quick while I think of it.
Okay, you got anything?
I do not have anything. I do not have a perm. I'll just like clarify.
Okay.
And then I think that's about everything.
Shout out Scuff, because Scuff helped me like progress with like Bossa Nova and stuff and the new stuff I've been making. So shout out Scuff for sure. And Sai with the beats are crazy.
Shout out Fireflight on
For
site.
sure. Cypher.
I have one more question. This is my last question, and you can answer this as stupid or as deep or as short as you like. But individually, we're gonna go Weial, Reef, after Tekko, then Rans0m. So the question is, what is the meaning of life?
There's a lot of ways just to go, man. Meaning of life. There is no meaning of life besides just doing what makes you happy, and that's it. Life doesn't have a meaning, and we don't know like if there's an afterlife, or if there's God, or if it's just, we don't know anything. There's no proof of anything. So life is to be happy and do what you want to do, and don't work at a job if you don't want to work at a job.
I will. After you do it.
Yeah, the meaning of life is doing what you want to do. Don't do anything you don't want to do. That's what it is.
All right. The meaning of life is the condition that distinguishes animals and plants from inorganic matter, including the capacity for growth, reproduction, functional activity, and continual change preceding death. There's a second one, but we don't have to get into that. But basically, what I think that means is like being born as a human is very diverse from being born as a plant, because
Definitely.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. I mean,
Yeah, just a snippet.
I've only been reincarnated a few times, so I can't.
Just a cute.
I can't
Just a few.
speak. Yeah.
I think the meaning of life is like becoming an ultra niche SoundCloud hyperpop artist.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we achieved it, right?
Meaning of life is enjoying Gunrange.
I've made it. Yeah.
I feel
What
like
about you?
the meaning of life is honestly like whatever you want it to be. I feel like my definition is extremely real. It's like just whatever makes you happy is the meaning of life. There's some people that's money. There's some people that's like achieving a certain goal.
Right.
It's just, really just whatever you want. As long as you're happy. And like
So Rans0m, what is the meaning of life?
I say the meaning of life. The meaning of life is to stream Gunrange sightless.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. I mean, if that's how you,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I appreciate y'all for coming on, and I'll leave the link to the Discord in the description as well. And everyone go listen to the new Gunrange song.
Definitely.
But, yeah.
Yep.
Sure.